Why y'all there? Lord of mercy, I'm Dan. I'd like to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks. Wherever you are at in the world, I hope everything is good with you and you're having a great week. But over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you, believe it or not, it is 70 degrees today. In stark contrast, a couple of days ago over the weekend, it was in the 30s and 40s. It's just crazy. And my front yard looks like monster trucks have been rolling around in it with all the rain we've been getting, just been rutting up my whole yard. Bad when you need four-wheel drive to get out of your driveway. But anyways, before we get started on today's video, I always like to say that if you are new to this channel, I want to welcome you. And if you return and just see what old Dan's got going on over here, that's sure enough, thank you for coming back. What I want to share with you and y'all today is Lord of mercy. I've been using this thing for 4 years, and to this day, I still get questions and comments about this product that I've used. So give me a second. We finna get off in this shop, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Dan, what you going on about a product you've been using for the last 4 years or whatnot? Yeah, right here. We're talking about this thing right here, and this is the Black & Decker portable washing machine model BPW M09W. Portable washing machine, 0.09 cubic inches of wash area in it, and I've been using this thing for 4 years. Now what I'm going to say is I get a lot of questions about this washing machine. Dan, is your washing machine still working? Dan, something broke on my washing machine. Can you tell me how I could fix it? Things like broken lids, this thing getting broke, having problems with the water connections. Sometimes the outlet hose, someone's having problems with that. Someone's having problems with the washing machine leaking. And a lot of questions about, evidently there's a bottom plate that goes on this thing somewhere here. I don't know, because I ain't put mine on. I haven't had any problems at all. Had just tons of questions. Now another thing I'm going to say is I think maybe 4 update videos on this portable washing machine. I did I think a video 4 years ago when I first bought it, and I did I think it was a 10 commonly asked questions about this washing machine. I did a 1-year review. I figured I would do a 4-year review on this washing machine just to see, is it still worth it? So yeah, proof is in the pudding. Let me show you. One towel, 2 towels, 3 towels. And these are 3 extra large bath towels. Haven't had any problems with my connections here going into the washing machine from the water supply. Definitely have not had any problems with this quick connect that attaches to my faucet. Haven't had any leak problems as far as the discharge hose, none whatsoever. And no leaking at that secondary filter down at the bottom. I'm just going to say I haven't had any problems at all. Now, I could say that I'm either 1, very lucky, or 2, I maintain my equipment. I'm going to say it's a little bit of both because I've had 0 problems with this washing machine. Now I do maintain it. I wipe it down every time I use it, and you can see because it looks dang near brand new. So we're going to let this thing fill up. We're going to let it go into its wash cycle, and then I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see what it does. I'm going and sneak in 1, 2, 3 dish towels or hand towels. I'm gonna sneak those in there. Let it wash too. Oh, see, there we go. And we'll talk about that water supply because you just saw what it did. It started its wash cycle. The machine figured out it needed more water, so it paused itself, and now it's putting in more water to that drum. There we go. And it's gonna start washing and agitating. Which leads me to say probably one of the biggest questions that I always get asked is, Dan, do you have to leave the water on? Now there's probably a million different thought processes behind this. Yeah, you need to leave the water on, because if the machine needs to add more water because it figures out, oh, there's quite a few things in here, let me put some more water in the drum so it can wash, yeah, it's going to do that. Now, I'm going to say that, for the folks that have full-size washers, when you go to wash clothes, do you turn the water off while it's washing and then turn it back on whenever it's time for the washer to do its thing? No, you leave the water on all the time. So I leave the water on all the time on my washing machine. Haven't had any problems at all. So yeah, there's that. Another question I always get is, Dan, does your machine pause? Yes, these machines do pause. It's about 37 minutes left into the cycle, or at the 37-minute mark, normally 38 maybe minute mark. This machine will pause, and from what I've read, this is kind of like a miniature soak cycle. It's letting those clothes soak for a second, and then it'll start agitating again. So let's see if it's going to do it. Well, I know it will do it. I just don't remember what the time is when it starts agitating again. All right, there we go. At the 35-minute mark, it's going to start agitating again and washing. So it's doing this thing. Maybe y'all can see that. Oh, saying don't do that, Dan. Shut it. I also got quite a few questions about the machine itself and if it has rollers or wheels. No, this machine does not come with wheels. It does not roll. What I have mine sitting on is just a small furniture dolly. That's all it is. And this allows me to roll it around. When I get done with it, I just roll it and put it in its little resting place until I use it again. So no wheels at all. Another big question that I've gotten was, what kind of washing detergent do I need to use? Myself, I use Tide Pods. Depending on how big the load is that I'm washing, or should I say how soiled the clothes are that I'm washing, it will be dependent on how many pods I use. The pods are concentrated, so one pod is plenty enough for this 0.9 cubic inch washer. It'll make enough suds to wash some clothes, but sometimes I'll get greasy doing something with the tractor or just whatever. And sometimes I'll throw 2 in there just to get the clothes clean. So I guess it's just dependent on what you're washing and how dirty your clothes are, should I say. I'm here to tell you, that thing is slinging them towels around, agitating. All right, we are fixing to go into a drain and spin cycle. It's doing this little bitty miniature agitation type deal, and then it will discharge the water and then refill it and go into a rinse cycle. And this is just to illustrate that I haven't had any problems with my discharge setup. There we go, just discharging the water out into my sink, the sink in my shop. And this guy will start spinning here in a second. There we go. Machine's going to level itself off, and as you can see, that machine is still not wobbling, jolting, or doing anything crazy. It's just spinning. It's a really well balanced machine, at least this one is. I can't just have nothing bad to say about it, because it's been a good little washing machine. Now remember, I got a bunch of towels in here, so you may have just a little bit of vibration, but this thing's the drum's not banging the sides of the casing, anything like that, because it is still balanced really well. So I'm not going to bore y'all anymore with the rinse cycle and the drain and the final spin on the machine, which it still does perfectly. I just want to illustrate that after 4 years, this Black & Decker portable washing machine is still doing the do over here for me. It's still washing clothes I use it weekly, and I have not had zero problems with this machine whatsoever. It's just, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if maybe some folks got a bad run of washing machines where they're experiencing so many problems. We all know that quality control these days is not good at all. So I don't know, I kind of think that. I always try to suggest to the folks that ask me about this machine or tell me the problems that they have, and I always try to tell them to reach out to Black & Decker and see what they say. Maybe the machine is still under warranty, but if it's something that I can answer, and I've been using this machine for 4 years, so I pretty much know what it do. If it's something I can answer, I try to help, the folks best I can. But after 4 years, this little portable washing machine is still doing what it's supposed to be doing. Well, all right, there you have it. That's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. A 4-year review on my Black & Decker portable washing machine that I've been using extensively for the last 4 years. Haven't had a lick of problems with it, and it's still rocking on right now. Dan, if that one ever broke, would you get another one? Yes, I would, because I have zero complaints about this washing machine. And maybe what I've illustrated today in this video, some of the things that I've shown you, maybe that'll answer some questions to the folks that have asked me questions about their machine and what they're experiencing with their machine. Maybe what I've shown today may help you and y'all that have this washing machine. So again, I hope everybody's having a sure enough good week, and I hope everybody's staying safe amid this crisis that's unfortunately still going on. If you like this video, go and give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Homie Sticks channel, Lord of Mercy. Y'all need to come over here and give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff, like still using the same little portable washing machine after 4 years. With that being said, it's coming Dan Reference show enough. Always gonna say it. Don't let nobody doubt your shine. And I mean nobody, you sure enough get your shine on. It's important, be you. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.